pharaoh? So how is it we taking money from China? When we took money from the United States, as we always do, don't you see them as flying gay rainbows over this country? In fact, me go deep on that one. Trump, Donald Trump. Now, a lot of people think Donald Trump evil. I don't know the man. But Donald Trump, the U.S. president, just banned the flying of gay rainbows at the embassies. Now, explain this to me, Bahamas. How is it that Donald Trump can ban the flying of the gay rainbow in the Bahamas, but our own prime ministers, plural, I say prime ministers, I mean FN and PRP, all of them, couldn't tell the U.S. Embassy not to fly a gay rainbow over this country because that's a demonic flag, and we supposed to be a Christian country? What are you talking about? The ministers couldn't stand up and say this, the bishop couldn't stand up and say this, but Donald Trump can tell them not to fly the gay rainbow? How is it that the Pharisees who hired the man to kill Jesus, to betray him, didn't want blood money in the temple, but we taking blood money? Come on, Bahamas, what are we doing? So let me wrap this one up. I think that's deep enough. God brings me blessings, God protect us. Help us, Heavenly Father, to not allow unclean spirits back into our life by accepting evil or by accepting the blessings from the devil. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen.
The views expressed on this program are not the views of ZNS TV 13 and, by extension, the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
At the Lyndon Bindling International Airport, I'm Corbell Pyfrom. This is ZNS.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition, police called to the scene of the country's latest homicide off Camp Road. High honors for several outstanding Bahamians during this year's Red Cross Gala at the Atlantis Resort. And in sports, Jalen Pinder signs with the Rangers. The Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition starts now. Welcome to the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition. Thanks for looking in. Good evening, I'm Desmond Saunders. Investigations underway into the country's 5th homicide for the year. Police telling ZNS News that a female victim was shot and killed off Meadow Street in Baintown late this afternoon. We will provide more details as the information becomes available to us. The female was taken to hospital where she later died. Investigations continue. Police now investigating another murder that unfolded early Sunday morning as police were alerted to gunshots from Cooper's Terrace off Camp Road. Police press liaison officer Sharia King says that the victim, an adult male, was walking to a home on Cooper's Terrace when masked gunmen pulled up in a light-colored vehicle firing shots.
ShotSpotter technology alerted police control room to multiple gunshots being discharged in the Cooper's Terrace area off Camp Road. When officers arrived on the scene, they discovered an adult male with what appeared to be gunshot wounds, multiple gunshot wounds about the body. When the body was examined by EMS, no signs of life was noted. The initial reports indicate that the victim had just arrived at the residence when occupants, masked, exit the vehicle and opened fire on the victim.
Now, Commissioner of Police Shanta Knowles telling our news team that an arrest has been made in this latest homicide. The police chief providing this information to us on the sidelines of the Grand Bahama Police Church service. Another investigation now underway into an alleged drowning of a male infant that took place at a home on Curtis Road, Gambia Village, Saturday afternoon. Police were alerted to the incident after 11 a.m. According to reports, the child was discovered unresponsive in a bucket of water sometime after 10 a.m. Despite attempts at CPR, he remained unresponsive and was transported to hospital where resuscitation efforts were unsuccessful. Investigations are ongoing. Well, the gruesome remains of a decomposed infant discovered by police last night off Golden Owls Road. Police Press Liaison Officer, Chief Superintendent of Police Sharia King, providing these details.
Officers of the Carmichael Road Police Station was notified of remains found off Golden Owls Road. Officers were dispatched and they discovered what is believed to be the remains of a decomposed infant. We're urging and pleading to the surrounding community and the Bahamian public at large, if they have any information that can assist in this investigation, to please contact any of their local police stations. We are in the initial stage of this investigation, as well as the sensitive nature of this incident. We ask that you allow the police to do a thorough investigation, and once information is obtained, further updates will be provided. Thank you.
Well, the University of the Bahamas Law Society are ringing in the start of Legal Week 2025 with a church service at the Church of the Epiphany, Prince Charles Drive. President of the Law Society, Gemma Roach, says the week features a range of panelists who will discuss the future of law, not just in the country, but across the Caribbean.
This year, our theme is Caribbean Legal Innovations, the Future of Law in the Region. And we start our week off with our corporate church service at Epiphany Anglican Church. The reason behind this, we truly believe that it is important to give God praise as we hope to have a successful week.
There's also going to be nightly seminars scheduled for the entire week to be held at the Harry C. Moore Library, Thompson Boulevard.
A host of eminent attorneys throughout the week as they dive into critical and pertinent issues related to law and legislation and how they impact society. So we are very excited. The executive team has worked very hard on this week, and we hope to see all of our members as well as the general public.
Recent report from the International Monetary Fund says a modernization of the nation's electricity grid and greater utilization of solar energy and liquefied natural gas for electricity production could increase economic growth up to 2% in the medium term. The report added that investing in the Bahamas' capacity to adapt to climate change and preserve its natural capital could increase economic output by up to 9% over the long term, including through sustainable tourism. The report concludes that such transformations over the medium term could reduce fossil fuel imports, decrease the country's vulnerability to volatile global fuel prices, significantly reduce CO2 emissions, and substantially boost national output. The IMF examined that building resilience to climate change would require the Bahamas to diversify its economy away from vulnerable activities. There's more to come. You're watching The Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Full Call Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
Experience the difference with BTC's fixed services. Whether you're working from home or enjoying family time, BTC ensures you're always in touch with the people and moments that count. BTC isn't just a service, it's a lifestyle. Stay connected, stay inspired, and live your best life. BTC.
Keeping you in the know. It's good enough to eat and it's good to grow. It's good enough to eat and it's good to grow.
Dog owners, listen up. Owning your furry friend takes a great deal of responsibility, and a part of being responsible means that you must ensure your beloved pet is registered.
It is by law that all dogs 3 months in age in this country must be licensed and registered. Now, the registration is to be done on an annual basis, so it's valid between the 1st of January until the 31st of December.
That's Senior Veterinary Officer Dr. Suzette Lynn, who adds that dog owners can face a hefty fine of $250 for not complying with the law. She further notes that a part of registering your dog means that you've ensured that they've received the proper annual health care requirements.
As a responsible animal owner, to have your dog's license, the dog's vaccinations must be up to date. Meaning the regular dog viral disease vaccines, they must be done.
Dr. Lynn also is encouraging you to familiarize yourself with the Animal Protection and Control Act to avoid further run-ins with the law.
Now, it is against the law for your dog to, first of all, roam the streets. It is against the law for the animals to go into someone's yard to defecate and urinate. It is against the law for your dog to be howling all night long because, you're disturbing the peace, and all these infractions, there are fines on the books.
So how can we ensure that our dogs are properly registered?
Persons can come to the Department of Agriculture on Gladstone and Munnings Road. Now, we are located upstairs of the National Training Center. There's an application form that can be picked up from the Department of Agriculture. For those dogs who are spayed or neutered, there is no charge. Now, if your dog is not spayed or neutered, of course, the charge is $11 or $10, plus $1, 10% back. So the total is $11.
Keeping you in the know with Good to Grow, I'm Leah Cooper.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Bahamas Striping Group of Companies.
A call going out to the nation's youth to enlist in the National Youth Guard program. Implemented in 2023 by the nation's chief, the initiative trains young people to assist public and private agencies during times of national emergencies. A recruitment drive held at the Pinewood Gardens Park Saturday. Our West Colleague Forbes was there.
The Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, showing his strong support for the program and its positive impact on the nation's youth. He beams with pride as he speaks about the program's significance.
As I'm advised and what I'm seeing here now tells us that our young people are yearning to be involved in positive things. We have to stop denouncing the thought that they are not interested. You can see that they are. And once there's positive things provided for them, they will participate in it. And so I'm so elated, I'm so inspired to see so many young people, particularly young men. For example, like Shaquan Ferguson, one of our first graduates from the National Guard program. He was out here all day. I want to take my hat off him. I want to highlight. Come, Shaquan. He is, welcome. I want to thank him. He is the prime example of what we can do once Bahamians see that there's something positive to do.
Shaquan Ferguson is advocating for persons to follow in his footsteps by joining the National Youth Guard.
You should totally join. To make good experience, learn new skills, make new friends, get a lot of connections going on to help you further yourself in life. I currently plan on joining the Defense Force, so that helped me to be more disciplined, more determined, more focused, more driven.
With an emphasis on building soft and hard skills, the National Youth Guard empowers youth and prepares them for leadership roles. Chief Petty Officer Kelsey Missick explains how this works.
And then there are the hard skills. They're going to go to BTVI. They're going to be enrolled in office procedure and electrical installation or carpentry and plumbing. We're going to make them marketable. We're going to make them attractive to employers in the job market. The turnout has been incredible. The seats for this upcoming cohort 4 is moving fast. We are trying to find the best candidates, and so we encourage persons to come out quickly to get their applications in, because the availability is moving very, very fast.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Wes Calix Forbes.
The Kiwanis Club of Nassau hosting a major feeding initiative at Essie McPherson School over the weekend. The event providing essential food supplies to those in need. The organization's Vice President, Nikita Boleg, deeply moved by the outpouring of gratitude.
Kiwanis Club of Nassau AM, what we're known for is giving back to the communities. We're known for building communities and serving the children of the world. So we came together today to actually do that, to help the less fortunate. We worked with the Great Commission, the Red Cross, the Salvation Army. We normally get names of persons that are unemployed with big families, and we give back. That's what we're known for doing. It was very emotional because when you see the families being so appreciative of the food parcels as well as meat packages that we give them, they are so happy. It just brings joy to everyone, just knowing that we're able to give back to them.
Kiwanis Club of Nassau AM President Dwayne Brown emphasized the organization's goal in helping those in need.
Everybody is in need, all right? If you are in need of something, reach out to anyone in the Kiwanis Club of Nassau AM, and we'll be more than willing to assist you, all right? If you want to assist us, you can also reach out to one of our members, and you can be a sponsor, because we have a lot of stuff coming up within this year, so we're going to need sponsors.
Well, another civic organization doing its part and giving back in a big way, Sting Junkanoo Group providing much-needed supplies and food to children and staff at the Elizabeth States Children's Home. Deputy Administrator of the Elizabeth States Children's Home, Andrea Johnson, thankful for the gesture. Representative of the group, Adriel Farquharson, says the initiative is part of the Junkanoo Group's community outreach.
Sting organization, we've been doing this for 25 years and we're celebrating 25-year anniversary this year. So, you know, this is a give back to the children of the Bahamas. You know, every organization is doing it and Sting does their part as well. So we'd rather do this. We do this in Freeport, we do this in Nassau, and hopefully in the future we can do it on other islands as well. Once we're welcomed.
Well, it was the biggest night on the Bahamian social calendar, a night of glitz, glamour, and pageantry as scores turned out for the 51st Red Cross Ball at the Atlantis Resort.
Well, we know the work of the Red Cross, I mean, globally and indeed in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas has been, the impact has been profound on the lives of many Bahamians, not only through natural disasters and other national emergencies, but just on a daily basis.
One of the things about supporting the Red Cross is that it's a cross, and that sometimes we forget the Christian influence that has provided the Bahamas Red Cross. It is there for the lowest amongst us, feeding every day.
This year's theme, Mystic Blossoms, an enchanted journey through Asia, a marvel at the tapestry of the world's traditions. Organizers pulling out all the stops to ensure the gala at the Atlantis Resort was vibrant and impactful. President of the Red Cross Society, Edison Sumner.
This being the fundraiser that it is, we are grateful for those who come out to support us this evening, understanding that every single person that is in this room tonight is making a significant contribution towards the work and the programs and the operations of the Bahamas Red Cross Society.
Co-chair of the Bahamas Red Cross Ball Committee, Bernadette Bunch, says this year's event represents the largest group of attendees in recent time.
We are welcoming tonight about 620 guests, all coming to do their part for the Bahamas Red Cross. We're so happy with the response that we've gotten, especially from corporate Bahamas and purchasing tables to attend this ball, and of course all of our individual persons who come and purchase tickets to attend and be a part of this event.
The Red Cross Society recognizing the contributions of local business tycoons Elaine Pinder, Sir Franklin, and Sharon Lady Wilson.
I feel delighted, humbled. I feel wonderful. It's been about, from the late 1990s, we were supporting the Red Cross Fair, the balls, giving donations, and just raffle tickets. So it's been quite a while, and I feel special to have been on it.
Well, the Red Cross is certainly one of those worldwide organizations that is recognized as being a trusted organization, one that persons can in fact know is accountable. Whenever you give, you know that there's accountability for what you give.
So I say to corporate Bahamas, please dig a little deeper. Do all you can. I know there are many demands. I know there are many causes. But do what you can for the Red Cross.
Bahamians from all walks of life unifying to support relief and hope for humanity. Well, sports is up next. Stay close.
here at the Nassau Village Community Center project, where over the past 17 months, we've hired over 20 Bahamian subcontractors to bring this beautiful project to fruition.
I've been living in Nassau Village for more than 19 years, and to see a project like this bring great joy and pride to me.
This state-of-the-art multi-purpose community center will serve as a crime-fighting initiative in the community. Also help with the education of our kids in this community and a hurricane shelter.
Yeah, and it also shows what we as Bahamians can achieve when we work hand in hand with each other.
We have the technical know-how, and we can pretty much deliver on any project here in the Bahamas or in the world.
Bahamas President of the Bahamian Company, they prove that they believe in Bahamians.
Based on the outcome of this project, I don't think they're disappointed in giving a small person an opportunity to do a job such as this.
The more opportunity they get, the more opportunity we will get.
If you look around and see the work done so far, it just shows what we as Bahamians can do.
Here at Immigration Care Service, you can trust us, especially if you have experienced issues or problems with the U.S. immigration at the borders. We'll do our best to provide options and solutions to immigration roadblocks, so travelers can continue visiting the U.S. and residents can continue living their lives in the U.S. without worries. The best part? Our services are affordable and accessible. Take the mystery, confusion, and fear out of your immigration concerns. Contact Immigration Care Service today.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station. Open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
Hi, I'm Brent Burrows, Vice President of Retail and Sales at CBS Bahamas and the CBS Pro Store. Not only do we guarantee the best prices on all your favorite building materials, but we're proud to offer the best delivery program in all of Nassau. Whether you buy one box of screws or a truckload of plywood, island-wide delivery is just $5. And for our Family Island customers, we're proud to offer complimentary drop-off to the mailboat of your choice. Visit us today at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road and check out our website to set up your next delivery.
Sunday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. An active January continues for local baseball talent. Jalen Pinder becoming the latest teenager to ink a minor league deal. Pinder, a 16-year-old infield prospect out of I Elite Sports Academy, signing with the Texas Rangers yesterday for their current 2025 class. The Grandmama native said he found baseball by chance and took that dedication to another level.
Away from home is not easy, but I understand the sacrifice to make a good future in baseball. I've always worked hard, and Coach John made sure my summer camp experiences added value to my commitment and journey. In the words of my favorite baseball players, Ronald Acuna Jr., every game is an opportunity to create a masterpiece on the field. While I face frustration, doubt, my mom always reminded me that nothing worth having comes easily. And she is right. Mom, your belief in me has been my driving force, and together we will reach the top.
That sets an example to the community, to the people in the Bahamas, of how much the Texas Rangers really believe in this country. We will continue to invest in this market. We will continue to invest in this country. And this is a message for all the Bahamian athletes out there. The Texas Rangers are the place for you. We really believe in you. We believe in your country, and we invest in your country. You want to be a Texas Ranger at the end of the day.
Track news, a monumental performance from Bahamian hurdler Denisha Cartwright in her first professional race at the Larry Wozniak Invitational in the 60-meter hurdles. Cartwright would run a time of 7.78 seconds to take a new world lead, continuing to strengthen the depth of the Bahamian 60-meter hurdles crew alongside Devin Charlton and Charisma Taylor. Cartwright also proving why the women's short hurdles is arguably one of the most fiercest events in the sport. Cartwright, of course, competing in the women's 100-meter hurdles last year at the Olympic Games in Paris. Still on track, Redline Athletics hosting their Sunny Knolls track meet yesterday at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium as athletes continue to try and qualify for the upcoming Carifta Games in Trinidad. Look at some of the strong performances from yesterday in the girls U15 100 meters. Brianna Boodle running past the competition, easily taking her heat in a win-aided time of 11.98 seconds. Over in the boys under 1700 meter heat, Carifta standout Ishmael Rowe looking to be in prime form, returning from an injury, as he would easily win his heat in 10.72 seconds. Collegiate basketball news, the Baylor men's basketball squad securing a solid 76-61 road victory over Utah, led by a standout performance from Amian freshman VJ Edgecombe. Baylor improved their season record to 13-6 and 5-3 in the Big 12 while completing a season series sweep over the Utes. Edgecombe posting 21 points, particularly shining in the first half. Baylor will face BYU on Tuesday, looking to extend their winning streak. That's what your sports on this Sunday. A check on weather when we return.
Super Bowl Sunday just got even better.
Starting January 27, enter to win a TV from Security Depot or a day pizza party for 8 courtesy of Cuba Libre and Angelo's Street Side Pizzeria.
2, enter to win to be one of 2 lucky winners of the Great Game Day giveaway.
WhatsApp a photo of a 2025 Cuba Libre purchase receipt to 557-3488 with your name and phone contact by Wednesday, February 5th.
Then, watch what's trending on February 6th to see if you're one of the lucky Great Game Day giveaway winners.
Lights, camera, action. Students, a part of the Technical Cadet Corps in C.R. Walker Senior High School of Journalism, recently got first-hand experience behind the scenes of the Battle for Atlantis live video production courtesy of Canadian company Ross Video.
I was able to see how the different controls work, and I was also able to learn the new terminologies, and it just gave me a great inside look of what goes on behind the scene, and I'm a curious person by nature, so this is really interesting for me, had me on my toes. I wanted to know what was going to happen next. They showed us how the reruns work, they showed us how commercials and how the graphical communications team work, and I really enjoyed that.
And of course, there were those who made the experience possible.
I think experiential learning, like where the students actually get to come in and really experience the technology, makes a huge difference to their learning. Theoretical, a lot of students don't learn well through theory from standing in the classroom or sitting in the classroom. And so having them come in, experience the technology, see it in action, really makes a difference. We taught them all about the different roles that are carried out in a live production. That was the first thing we did.
We wanted students to understand that what they're studying in the classroom is real life, it's real world, and they got an immersion in the media production area. And for career and technical education, it's hands-on learning. This was a great experience for them. It was a pivotal career transformation for them. Some of them are now looking at it differently and looking at opportunities, and that's what it was intended to do. For Ed Talk, I'm Adama Williams.
Time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean joins us in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Desmond. We have mostly cloudy skies, temperatures 72 degrees. Relative humidity at 69%. We have northeast winds at 11 miles per hour. The barometric pressure 1,024.5 millibars, that's 30.25 inches. And your temperatures around the islands, 68 degrees in Marshall, Abaco, Greenville, Key, and Freeport is 67. The Mary Islands 70, 71 degrees in Allenstown, Bimini, 70 in Harbor Island. Rock, Sandy, Lutra 71. Fresh Week, Central Andros at 73, 74 in Kemp Space, Andros, and Black Point, Exuma, Artisan, Cat Island, San Salvador, and Rumkey, 72 degrees. Georgetown, Exuma, 73, 75 in Ragged Island, Cloud, Long Island, and in Crooked Island, Betsy Bay, Maguana, 78, Ackland, 78, Matthew Town, Inagua, also 78 degrees, and the Turks and Caicos Islands at 79 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight, northeast east winds, they got to be around 12 to 18 knots, the wave height 3 to 6 feet, so we're maintaining that caution flag for boaters in the northwest Bahamas tonight. Your low tide, that will take place at 11:21 tonight. And for the central and southeastern islands, the winds northeast to east, 15 to 20 knots, wave heights at 4 to 7 feet. Caution flags are also in place for the central and southeastern islands. And then tomorrow, Monday, in the northwest and central parts of the country, the winds will fall off a bit, becoming northeast to east at 10 to 15 knots, and the wave height subsiding 2 to 4 feet. High tide will occur at 5:59 in the morning with the low tide at 12:30 in the afternoon. And for the southeast Bahamas tomorrow, easterly winds, slight reduction, 12 to 18 knots, wave heights 3 to 6 feet, but we will maintain that caution flag for the southeast Bahamas tomorrow. And satellite pictures showing some low-level clouds being advected towards the south and east into the central parts of the country, and the forecast for the night becoming clearer as that clouds move towards the southeast. Still breezy though, with a low temperature of 65 degrees. And tomorrow, mostly sunny, breezy, and very pleasant with a high temperature of 77. And the next 7 days looking pretty nice. Those temperatures during the daytime, not bad at all. Upper 70s for the greater part and mid to upper 60s during the nighttime. Desmond.
Thanks, Basil. That ends the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. We thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching. Have a good night and a safe week.
At the House of Assembly, I'm Vocational. This is ZNS.
First century, our resident voice cries out for the empowerment of the poor, reinstatement of the outcasts, restoration of the abused, and the simple preaching and teaching of the gospel to stimulate victorious Christian